Hey guys, my name is Gabby and this is a gift of Gabbie. I am making my favorite dressing today. I love green goddess dressing, but I call this Roman goddess dressing because it is super basil heavy and I add some olive oil, garlic, and Thai chili to the base. So I'm gonna start out with 2 cups of a high quality mayo. I use this mayo because it tastes so much like homemade that I just love it. I'm using scant cups because I can always add more later and it doesn't really matter. I am adding to this 3 tablespoons of high quality olive oil, and then I'm going to add a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. I like to use apple cider vinegar with the mother. It's really good for you. This will add a tanginess to the dressing. Before I put in my herbs, I'm going to get all the ingredients that I want combined really well together. So this includes the chilies, and I'm just going to chop them in half. Take the stems off. 2 cloves of garlic, and we're going to put in some anchovy paste. A teaspoon. Yum. These ingredients will get combined really well, and then we'll add the herbs, and we're just going to more roughly chop once the herbs are in there. A little bit of salt, and a couple cracks of pepper. Last but not least, the messiest part, I'm going to add a teaspoon of honey. This is a half teaspoon, so I've got to do it twice. Yum. Now, we're going to blend. I'm going to add my herbs. I'm going to rough chop them because I don't want them to get tangled in the blender. These stems have to come off because this gets tangled in the blender. Just very easy. A little bit more with the tarragon because it is quite stringy. So this is about a teaspoon of tarragon and 2 cups of basil. Straight into the blender. I'm adding a teaspoon of water just to help it blend a little bit, and it'll all emulsify in, especially once the greens start to break up. So my Roman goddess dressing is fantastic on salads, but it's even better on a fried chicken sandwich. I fried up these boneless, skinless chicken thighs, and I fried some bacon. We're going to top it with a little bit of bacon. 2 slices, maybe more than a little. We're going to drizzle that dressing all over. And because everything's hot, it might break a little bit, and that's okay. If you want it to be more creamy, just add more mayo. More mayo is never a bad thing. Now, when I made the bacon, I then reserved the bacon fat and I roasted these tomatoes in that bacon fat, which is outrageous. I highly recommend roasting cherry tomatoes in bacon fat. Here is a little butter lettuce. And you know what? Put a little crack of pepper on there. And then I'm cutting into the sandwich right now so we can see how delicious it looks. And oh my God, wouldn't you just eat that?